Welcome back, everybody. This is the Renegade Fight. I'm your host, RDJ. First, I want to say, what a week for college football. This has been a awesome week. Uh, these games are must-see TV kind of games. I enjoyed every bit of it that I've seen. So jumping right on into it, recapping the Boise State and Penn State game. Uh, this was the kind of game that, like I just said, must see TV. Boise State came in uh, as the number 3 team in the playoff this year, and this game was very physical at the line of scrimmage. Penn State made this a line of scrimmage game, and not only did they make it a line of scrimmage game, it forced Boise State to use other players on their offense to be playmakers. Ashton Genty really couldn't get it going for the Boise State team, and not only did he couldn't get started really well, Penn State done a really good job on defense, and they bottled up Genty all night long, and Genty really couldn't get a rhythm until late third quarter, maybe mid fourth quarter. Genty finished with over 30 carries, 20 to 30 carries. So he really had a rough time moving the ball, and he was stopped most of the night, as I was saying, right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe break a few here or there, but nothing really long. Penn State came into the game with something to prove. And I think they really proved what they wanted to prove to the nation, that they were a run-stopping team and they were a pass-stopping team. Um, they made their point clear, and not only did they make their point clear, they forced 3 interceptions. So in them forcing 3 interceptions, every interception, they brought it back for a few yards to get the offense on the field in good field position or decent field position. Um, and not only did they get the interceptions, they forced fumbles. Uh, from what I understand, they forced 2 fumbles, and that is awesome for that defense because coming in, a lot of people say, hey, they can't win the big game, but they're proving to you that they can stay in the big game and win it. So all night long, Coach James Franklin was asked before the game. He was interviewed by one of the sideline reporters. He was asked, how do you stop the run game against Boise? And Coach Franklin said, well, if we tackle by committee and put 5 to 7 players in the box, slow down this run game and just stay at the line of scrimmage, and I'm just paraphrasing what he was saying, we can really stop the run. And if you watch the game, they really did what they said they was going to do. At sometimes I saw them put 9 in the box and play no safety. So that was awesome too. Penn State made big plays, and their big plays in the passing game as well helped them put some points on the board. And it was a team effort and a team win. So in them doing that, it gives them now a 13-2 record, and they go on to win the game 31-14. And Penn State will play Notre Dame in next week's matchup. Uh, so I won't give no stat line for this game, and I'll move on just a little bit to other scores. Uh, Texas, number 5 Texas 39 versus number 4 Arizona State. Uh, Final score was 39-31. It was 2 overtimes. This was a shootout game. All game long, it was a shootout game. And Texas proved in the overtime periods that they can really buckle down and get this win that they really did need. Their record now is 13-2. And that was in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. Moving on, the Rose Bowl game in Pasadena, California. Uh, Number 8 coming in Ohio State 41 versus number 1 Oregon. This game was a blowout all night long. Oregon finally got on the board late in the mid-late game, but this was a blowout from start to finish. Ohio State really proved themselves. They improved to 12-2. And I tell you what, Ohio State is going to be hard to beat in this remaining of the playoffs. And I tell you what, Texas, you got your hands full. And Texas is a high-scoring team as well, but I tell you, this is going to be a must-see TV game, and I'll give you more on these games coming up next week on how they will fare. But I tell you, this is one for the record books this year. Um, and the All-State Sugar Bowl, number 7 Notre Dame 23, Oregon 10. So I encourage everyone like, share, subscribe. I'm your host RDJ, and this is the Renegade Fight. Go Noles.